Students, today we are going to resume the second chapter of chemistry that half of which you have already done. So today we are going to discuss about molecules and atoms. Before starting this, firstly we had discussed about matter. So matter we had studied that anything that has mass and occupies space, that is matter. Now we have already studied that this matter is made up of some particles. So that particles of which the matter is made up of, that are the molecules. So we can say that the molecules are smallest particles which exist independently. So the smallest particles which can exist independently, that are the molecules. But later on it was discovered by John Dalton that actually atoms are the smallest particles of a substance. So the smallest particles which compose the matter, that is the atoms. But the smallest particles which exist independently, that are the molecules. So we can say that matter is composed up of the smallest particles. So now we have also studied that matter has three states, that is solid, liquid and gas. So what is there which makes matter to exist in three states? That is the arrangement of molecules. So it depends upon the arrangement of molecules that whether something will be in solid state, liquid state or gaseous state. Now one by one we will discuss about the arrangement of particles in the three states of matter. So in solids the molecules are very tightly packed, means they are very close to each other, that there are no spaces among the particles. They are so closely packed and they are having very strong intermolecular forces among the molecules of solids. And in liquids the molecules are far from each other, that means they are having intermolecular spaces between them which are more as compared to solids, and the intermolecular forces among the molecules of liquids that are less as compared to that of solids. Coming towards the gases, in gases the molecules are free to move anywhere, means there are large intermolecular spaces among the molecules of gases, and the intermolecular forces among the molecules of gases is very low. So this is the arrangement of molecules in three states of matter. In solids the molecules are closely packed, intermolecular spaces are very less or there are no intermolecular spaces. In liquids molecules are loosely packed as compared to solids, there are more intermolecular spaces as compared to solids and interatomic forces are less. And in gases molecules are free to move here and there. There are large intermolecular spaces among the molecules of gases and the intermolecular forces are very less in case of gases. Now further we will study about the properties of these states of matter with the help of some activities which are given in your book. So first activity is to show that there are intermolecular spaces in liquids. So how can we prove that? We will take a glass of water and we will put some sugar crystals in it. Then we will start dissolving it with the help of some stirrer. After some time we will see that there will not be any raise in the level of water. That will remain the same, but sugar will disappear. So where have these sugar particles gone? So actually they have entered the intermolecular spaces which were present among the molecules of the liquid, that is the water. So from here we can say that there are intermolecular spaces in liquids. Next activity is to show that gases diffuse easily. So for this you can perform this activity. You will take a bottle of some perfume. You will spray that perfume in one corner of the room and you will observe that its smell will also that can be felt in the other corner of the room. So that is why we can say that the molecules of gases that have diffused in the air that is present in the room. So we can say that gases diffuse very easily. Next is to show that liquids and gases are compressible. Compressible means we can press them easily. For this you will take 3 syringes. In one syringe you will put sand inside it, that is a solid. In second syringe you will take water, that is a liquid, and in third syringe you will take it empty. If it is empty, that means there will be air inside that. Now you will start pressing these and you will see that you will need more force to press the syringe which is having sand inside it. Actually it will not be compressed. So we can say that solids are not compressible. And if we compare about the compressibility of water, that is liquid, and air, that is gas, then this syringe that will be easily compressed, and here we have to apply some little bit more force as compared to that. So we can say that liquids are less compressible as compared to gases. Gases are the most compressible, then comes the liquids and the solids that are not compressible. Next, last topic is change of state. Change of state means we can change the states of matter, which we have already discussed, that is solid, liquid and gas. So with the help of heat we can change a solid into liquid, and liquid can be changed into gas. Why so? Because with the help of heat, the molecules which are tightly packed in solids, if we apply heat to the solids, the intermolecular forces among these molecules that will weaken and the intermolecular spaces will be more if we heat the solid. So these liquids, these molecules that will be having some spaces when we apply some heat. So that means if the molecules are having spaces among them, then they are the liquids. If we further heat the liquid, then these molecules will start moving freely. That means these intermolecular forces will be very less. So we can say that with the help of heat we can change the state of matter, that is we can convert a solid into liquid and a liquid into gas. As we can take the example of water, if we take ice, we heat it or we just put ice on room temperature, so heat will be provided automatically by the atmosphere, it will convert into water. And if we start heating water, it will get converted into gas, or you can say steam. So that means we can change the state of matter with the help of heat. So this is all for the day. Thank you.